Hey everyone, it's Thursday and we are going to work on some writing today. So our focus is going to be about editing. And editing is where we go back and we make sure that we're using correct writing skills like capitalizing our letters, putting periods when we need it, making sure our spelling looks good. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is capitalizing. So capitalize, you should know we have capital letters, which are the uppercase or the bigger letters. And then we have the lowercase, which are the smaller letters. So anytime we start a sentence, it always needs to start with a capital letter. No matter what the word is, if it's the first word in our sentence, it has a capital letter. So the example here is bears sleep in the winter. So bears here has a capital B. The next thing we need to always remember is anytime we use the word I, when we're talking about ourselves, it's capital. So here I am. We want to make sure we always capitalize the letter I when it's by itself. Other things we capitalize always are the names of people. So just like when you write your name, it has a capital letter, you need to capitalize the names of other people as well. So for example, if you write Mrs. Gregg, you would have a capital M and a capital G. We also capitalize the names of places. So when we think of places, we think of states like Texas. Richmond is a city. Atlantic Ocean is the ocean, obviously. So the names of a place. So if you're writing about a time that you went to Dollywood, for example, that would be a capital D. Or maybe a time you went to McDonald's. That would be a capital M. So anytime you're writing about a place, the name of it, you need to put a capital letter. Also remember we capitalize things when we're talking about like days of the week, like Monday is capital M. When we talk about the month, like July or December. Or if we talk about another example of a thing, like the Grand Canyon. So we want to make sure we capitalize the names of people, places, and things. These are called proper nouns. So proper nouns are what we call the names of specific things. So if you write a story about your dog, for example, you would capitalize your dog's name. If you write it about your cat, capitalize your cat's name. If you write about your sister or brother or cousin, make sure you capitalize their names. So we're going to go back and look at my story that I was working on, and we're going to see if I need to edit any of it. Okay? So here's my story. It's called Helping Others. I'm going to read through it first, and then I'm going to go back and look for maybe some mistakes that I've made, and I need to edit. All right, here we go. I helped the people at Madison House get ready for Christmas. I was in high school in 2011. My friends and I wanted to help the people at Madison House decorate for Christmas. First, we went there after school. Next, we put up Christmas trees. We helped hang red and green lights. We sang Christmas carols. We sang Deck the Halls. The people were joyful. Okay, one more page. I helped make the world a better place by bringing joy to the people at Madison House. Okay, so notice from the day before or a couple days ago, I had revised. So you see where I had marked out, and we talked about how sometimes we go back and we want to add things in, or we want to change a word to make it sound a little better. And so we did that the other day. Now today we're going to focus on our periods and our capital letters where we need them. So right in the beginning, I see the letter I by itself, but I'm noticing it's not capitalized. And remember, I by itself is always capital, so I need to fix that. That's something that I see a lot of second graders do, is they put a lowercase I or a little I, and we need to make sure it's capital. I helped the people at Madison House get ready for Christmas. I was in high school in 2011. That sounds like to me maybe I need a period in there, because if I read that, it's all together, and really I could separate it into two different sentences. So let me read it again. I helped the people at Madison House get ready for Christmas. Okay, that sounds like a good sentence. I was in high school in 2011. Okay, that's a good sentence too. I'm also noticing when I wrote Madison House that I put a lowercase m and a lowercase h. And that's a name of a place, so I need to make those capital. So I'm going to mark this out and put it up above. Capital M and a capital H. All right, let's keep reading. My friends and I wanted to help the people at Madison House decorate for Christmas. First, we went there after school. Next, we put up Christmas trees. We helped hang lights. We sang Christmas carols. Whoa, wait a second. Did you hear how that sentence just kept going on and on and on and on? It sounds like maybe these are separate sentences. And without a period in there, we really don't know when to pause and take a little break between the sentences. So let's see. First, we went there after school. Next, we put up Christmas trees. Well, I think maybe first we went there after school sounds like a sentence to me. Tells me what I did. Then I could say, next we put up Christmas trees. Okay, that sounds like a sentence. Tells me what I'm doing. We helped hang red and green lights. Is that a complete sentence? Yeah, it tells who's doing it and what they're doing. We sang Christmas carols. That one has a period there, so I know that's a complete sentence. We sang Deck the Halls. The people were joyful. All right, let's check the last page. I helped make the world a better place by bringing joy to the people at Madison House. Do you see something that might need to be capitalized? Well, if you said this I, you are correct. I is capital, always by itself. It's always capital. So this should be capital I. And we've got a period at the end already. And Madison House is capitalized just like it should be because it's the name of a place. So now I feel like my story is pretty much ready. I feel like I've edited, I've revised it, I've read through it, and it makes sense. And so now, once you have checked for capital letters and spelling errors and checked for periods, then you're going to get to go to someone in your house and read your story to them. Read it out loud, be brave, and let them hear what you wrote about. And maybe they can give you some feedback if you still need any help. And then once you get to read that with them, I think that's tomorrow, you're going to read it to them. There's also a paper called Share Your Writing that you're going to fill out. So I hope you enjoy checking for capital letters and periods and checking your spelling as well.